Everybody loves cake, but here in Ghana, we only get to eat cakes on occasions when you go for people's wedding and when you go for birthday celebrations. Today, I've been joined by two lovely ladies from the Cake Fair. Hello, ladies.
Hello.
So, we are going to talk all about cake. You can send your comments through our Facebook channel or you can send it through Pulse Ghana on Instagram. And kindly do follow Pulse Ghana Relationships on Instagram. My name is Poshatha. So, ladies, why cake? There are so many desserts. Why cake?
Okay, hi, my name is Kekeli. Okay, we chose cake because, as you said, cake gives us fantastic and good memories. You get to eat cake or cut cake when there's something great happening in your life, weddings, anniversary. And with our brand, which is Yellow October and Voice Us, we are always about celebrating happy moments. That's why we chose cakes.
So why the concept? What brought about the concept, and what was the motivation behind it?
Well, the concept. Okay, well, with the concept, it started between Kekeli and I. Oh, I am Katie G. And yes, let me demonstrate something real quick to you. This is how the concept started. So one day, me and Kekeli, we were sitting down talking, and I said, Kekeli, I want to have a cake party. This is how you make a nice cupcake. I said, Kekeli, I want to have a cake party. And I want it to be a networking party where we could all socialize. And Kekeli said, oh, I can, create it for you. I can produce that event for you. And I said, Kekeli, I'm so broke. I can't have that extravagant party that I want to have. And then Kekeli,
me being a marketing person, I said, okay, we have people who bake cakes here, but in Ghana, when you ask someone, which cake vendor do you know about? The person can mention a few. I don't want to mention brands here, but they can mention a few. But there were a lot of young ladies and also men coming up with cake businesses on the side that don't have, apart from social media, they don't have any platform to exhibit their products.
Exactly.
So me, from a marketing background, I decided to make us turn this into a celebration where people don't have to wait for an anniversary or a birthday to eat cake, but you can just walk into Pink Panda Bakery and buy cake for the fun of it. That is why we came up with the Cake Fair concept.
A place to socialize and network and eat
cakes and have fun.
That's a great concept. So how did the industry people receive the concept?
They didn't feel it at all.
When when you say the industry, we have the vendors on one side and we have the general public on the other side. Okay, so for the vendors, they embraced it because, as I said, they were all looking for avenues, but there was no event in the whole Ghana. There were exhibitions, but those exhibitions were just schools, catering schools, who on the graduation day the students get to exhibit their various creativity, but there was no commercial platform for them to meet their potential buyers to try out their products and all that. So for the vendors, they embraced it, but for the Ghanaian public, it was a little bit difficult. It's new. Okay, they've seen a lot of fairs where people sell other products, made in Ghana products and all that, but okay, why should I come to an event and then it's just cakes? How would I enjoy it and all that? And then there's also this perception that cake makes you fat. So people enjoy cakes, but they try to shy away from eating it in public and all that. So it was challenging with the general public, but they ended up embracing it, and we had over 2,000 people at the first edition of the Cake Fair.
So you mentioned of challenges. What other challenges did you go through to make the concept a reality?
Challenges.
Vendors.
People didn't have confidence in the Cake Fair at first. They were wondering, oh, this is the first event you're doing. Never had cakes at a fair to distribute or to display. What is this event going to be about? Then also
getting venue in Ghana for an event is difficult because it's cakes and it's icing. It will melt, so you need a well air-conditioned room with enough space to contain both the vendors and then the general public. So venue is one, and getting sponsors, because the idea is new. But we had media partners like Pulse buying into the idea. We had
EIB Network,
buy into the idea and making sure that the first edition was a huge success.
So how did you convince people? People think when you eat cake, you get fat. So how did you convince people to come for the cake fair and also buy as well?
I don't think we had to really convince people. You know, the perception is that Ghanaians don't eat sweets. But with the promotion that we did, people just came out of nowhere. They came out of the wilderness and they said, oh, we love cake. I mean, at the first cake fair, we didn't know or expect people to be at the gates at 9 a.m.
Wow.
Yeah, so people were already trooping in. They were even there by 8:30 a.m. and trooping in by 9 a.m. because that's when we opened the gate. So, you know.
The real fact is cake doesn't make you fat as a Ghanaian. We eat a lot of carbohydrates. That's what makes us fat.
Fufu can make you fat.
I think you should enjoy everything in moderation. And so therefore, if you want to eat cake, why eat a horrible cake or a cake that's not delicious? That's what the cake fair is for. When you come to the cake fair, you'll be able to sample an array of vendors exhibiting their cake. So the next time you want to eat cake, you know, okay, if I want a carrot cake, I'll go to Ajwa. If I want a wedding cake, I'll go to Alma and all that. So that's it.
Even look at the meat pies we eat. Even when they have benku and how many balls you consume. That's a lot of carbohydrates. But imagine having one slice of cake in moderation is what helps you.
Okay, so what changes has the concept brought to the industry players?
Well, people know more about different cake companies.
People who came to the first cake fair wouldn't mention just 2 cake companies now. They can mention up to like 20 vendors now, because now they are exposed to all the... And one thing, we have cake vendors who are engineers, we have cake vendors who are medical doctors, we have cake vendors who are into other careers, but they do cake businesses on the side. So now it gives them the exposure that they need for their side hustle.
I have some, before we continue, I have some comments I would like you to read for us.
Great. Oh, okay, you want me to read?
Yes.
Okay, well, Desmond says, wow, Nana Hema Abena Obren Poma. Sorry, my accent is struggles a lot. I love cake. Matthew Jolo says, hi, girls. Jeff says, beautiful ladies. Thank you. Desmond says again, please, watching the cake makes my throat very dry. Can you please send me some abeng for free? Oh,
you should like our Facebook page, the Cake Fair Ghana or the Cake Fair, and then we always give freebies on our page. So like our page for that.
And then there's Arnold Nanade. I went for the first fair and I was really surprised at some of the vendors' creative work. So it's like a lot of people know Karina, but when you come to the cake fair, you'll know Creamy Bakes, Stetsy Cakes.
There are a lot of brands out there doing wonderful stuff.
Nigome.
Yeah, I just started sipping my tea.
Yeah.
Wait,
okay, let us start cutting the cake.
For you.
Okay.
Let me read that.
Alberta.
Let's demonstrate a cut.
Oh!
What did she say?
She says she loves our accent. I don't know.
I don't
have an accent. I'm a typical Ghanaian. I don't have. She has.
I'm a typical Ghanaian, but I have lived outside of Ghana.
She's called Edu Chumwa.
Yes, that's my Ghanaian name. Yes.
So talking about sugar cake, what are the types of, is it icing that we have?
There are a lot of icing. We have the buttercream icing, and then we have the cream cheese icing.
Yes. You know, we have what do they got? Thin layer icing. Look, there are different types of flavors. You can have lemon icing, you can have avocado icing, pear icing.
Avocado
you have
icing.
Whipped cream.
Yes, we have a vendor called
moringa icing.
What's her name? The vegan
spice.
She does gluten-free cakes. She uses avocado, she uses mango and all that to do cakes and all that. So if you want to have cake, you don't necessarily have to have a cake with sugar. Yes. You can have healthy cakes.
You can have one without icing.
Icing and all that.
Is there any type of cake for diabetic people?
Yes, there are cakes for diabetic people.
They have vegan cakes, they have gluten-free cakes. Cakes, you know, let me add some more to your plate. They have different types of cakes with less sugar. You can even request for a cake without
sugar.
Yeah, or without, what do you call it? without icing. Thank you. Yummy! But you can request for a lot of these types of cakes. You know, you don't always have to get a cake with sugar. People should stop the idea that cakes are all sweet. They're not all sweet. You can even get a sugar-free cake, meaning they can use
honey or
fruit plants
to make the cake for you.
Yeah.
How long can a cake last?
Hey.
We have cakes when dipped in brandy or whiskey or something. Cake can last for a year. There's a preservative methods of keeping the cake to last
Can
longer.
you enlighten us for the viewers watching?
Okay, for instance, when you have a fruit
Let
cake
me try mine.
Yes,
or a wedding
taste.
cake, it can be dipped in brandy so that it can last from your wedding day to your first anniversary. You just put it in the fridge and it's there. You can eat it.
But
all
then,
the time.
when you have a cake like this, as soon as you get it, you should also put it in the refrigerator.
What type of cake are you eating?
This is red velvet
Red velvet.
with buttercream icing.
Okay.
How do you like it? Let's cheers. Let's
Can
cheers
we
for our
cheers
cake.
if our
Please
skins-
excuse us.
Yes, we must take a bite. Let's cheers. Ready? Take your spoonful. Let's cheers together for the people. Look, this is cake, and we cheers. Cheers! See, the blend, it's red velvet cake. It has, the flowers are made out of buttercream, and then the icing is whipped cream. And
Okay.
so, for some people that don't want too much sugar in their cake, they can have the whipped cream, then they can have the small buttercream. Buttercream has more sugar in it, but you can have less sugar depending on the type of icing you request.
And if you want to know all about this, 2017 Cake Fair has master classes. So apart from us doing the exhibition on the 29th of July at the Red Carpet Event Center, right here at East Legon near the police station, we'll also be having master classes. We have the business class, which is called Raise Your Dough, meaning your dough as in your money. How to turn your cake business into a profitable venture. And then we'll also have...
What's the rate, or it's free?
No,
It's
it's for a token of
200 Ghana
200 Ghana cedis. So, and then we have a baking class for people who want to bake, but they have never taken the step to learn how to bake. So when you come to the baking class, we provide all the ingredients and all the equipment for baking this type of cake.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then after, you get to take the cake home to show your friends that you make this yourself.
And you know, if you want to get into the business of cake, it's very essential to know what you're getting into. You see, when you take a look at this cake, you can see the inside, the layering, and you see the type, the coloring, the type of ingredients that were used. So you want to know how and what does it take to make this cake. Then how and what does it take for me to sell the cake.
Yeah.
So when you take these courses, you'll know how to bake this kind of cake.
And
How to
mark
make money out of it. You can mark the price of the cake.
I was about to ask, is the business profitable?
Very
Very
profitable.
profitable. Very profitable. Cake makers are making a lot of money in this country. And there's money in this country. You just need to know the kind of hustle you have to take to make money. So you can be a career woman working at the bank. You can be a student living in a hotel. When you come for this class, you can learn how to make cake, and then your whole hostel will come to you if they want cake, and then you can be making some dough out of that.
And then when you study the ingredients, then you can also study what's in the market. What can we get for a lower price? How can I take these lower price ingredients and make a cake? But then also, this cake will be delicious.
Okay, so let's talk about the upcoming cake fair.
Okay. Well, the upcoming cake fair will be July 29th. And it will be from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. It's absolutely free. You can come with your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, bring your girlfriend, your boyfriend. If you're single, there'll be a lot of girls there. And then there'll be a lot of boys there to mate with. I mean, everyone will be there. It's free.
Just a jam-packed day of having fun. So not only would there be exhibition, we'll be having the cake battle where we have
like Antoine Mensah and Jason Ella
challenging each other. They'll be decorating a cake
just like this.
Who can decorate a cake better? We have Giovanni, Nana McBrown challenging each other. So there are those cake house.
Yes.
There are those cake battles. And then there will be free sampling. So all our vendors will let you have a bite of what they have to offer. There'll be music. We have DJ Isaac Cool there. We'll be having the Calabash there, a Calabash band there as well.
And then we also have a surprise. Think about this. Sugar taking shape on the runway. So imagine that.
Yeah.
That's a surprise. So I won't reveal it to you right now.
So it's just a full day of creativity and then entertainment, and then let's just have fun. On the 29th of July, mark it in your calendars.
Yes.
Or you follow the Cake
free.
Fair. The Cake Fair on Facebook, the Cake Fair on Instagram, the Cake Fair on Twitter. All the 411s will be there as well.
Okay, so ladies, thank you. Ladies and guys, thank you for watching. My name is Portia Arthur, and thank you, the Cake Fair. Your names again?
I'm KDG.
KDG, we love your accent.
Thank you.
And I'm Kekeli, and we want to say a very big thank you to Ghana for giving us this opportunity. And if you want to join the masterclass, or you want to sponsor the Cake Fair, or you want to buy a vending stand, call us now on 023 180 9500, 023 180 9500,
or 026 922 4580, 026 922 4580.
Is the Cake Fair on the 29th of July, Red Carpet Event Center, East Legon. See you there.
Thank you very much for coming. Thank you guys for watching. Do stand by for Pep Talk with Portia. Thank you.
Did you give it to, like it was like you give it everybody?